Hey guys, it's Chris Prefontaine with SmartRealEstateCoach.com. I want to show you another deal, but I also want to talk to you a little bit about month end. I'm filming this about the 25th, so we got a few more days left in the month of September. And whether you're watching this current or down the road, I think it's a good thing for you here. So in the month of August, we took, as you probably saw in my summary numbers, 10 contracts. So far this month, we're at 7. I think this marks the 8th. I'm picking this up on Monday. But I wanted to show you this for a few reasons. And then the second thing I wanted to have you understand is, if I look at all the contracts we took in August and September, that if I stopped working right now, stopped prospecting, stopped calling leads, that would be enough. We'd probably sell, let's say out of 20 deals, we sell 70%. I think it's closer to 90, but let's say 70%. That's 14 sales in the months of October, November, December. That's 4+ a month. That's our goal. So now we're not going to stop because now I'm going to feed 2016, but the fact is the rest of this year is all set, and I want you to get that. Some of you guys that aren't in coaching yet, I can't stress this enough, and this isn't a sales pitch, but my goodness sakes, think about it. The average deal here, and I don't know what this one even comes out to, I'm going to do it live with you, but the average check up front is averaging around 14, 15 grand. The average sandwich deal in total, payday 1, 2, and 3 is averaging 50. I'm using round numbers. In the coaching's 12. I mean, it doesn't even make sense for you not to engage in that. Now, I've got 2 slots open for October, so food for thought. Here's this deal. The source of this deal, well, first of all, so you can reference it, it's 14 LGS. Okay, if you want to reference it, if you want to ask me about it. 14 LGS. By the way, I wanted to read you something. This has nothing to do with anything. I just thought of this. We had our first mastermind call last night with our new group. The last mastermind ended. If you're not familiar with mastermind, it's 8 calls. You get on with me and 7 other people, sometimes less, and we brainstorm. And we have an email this morning at, well, it came in at 9:08 p.m. last night, but I check email early in the morning usually. Hi Chris, great call today. Got lots of great nuggets. By the way, I forgot to mention to you on the call that the deals I got this week were as a result of emailing your lease purchase explanation document to my sellers, who then called back and said, yes, below is $1 million deal, I'd like your opinion on blah, blah, blah. What's the point of that? Well, he did one mastermind call. He's a member. If you're not a member, he has access to the members area, so he can see hear live calls, see live videos, and he can see these free videos. We have only talked once live, and that was on a mastermind call with another group. I've never done any one-on-one coaching with him, and yet he attributes the 2 deals he got in September to the free site and the membership site. And I'm not, this isn't ego-centered, guys, I'm just telling you there's value there, and if you want to get into mastermind groups so you can network with other people like you, it's just an immense value for $9.97. I mean, it's crazy. So let me know if you want to get into the mastermind. They're very valuable. All right, this deal, the source of this deal is an expired listing, and it wasn't one my VA did, it was one I called. I tell people, I mean, I could run this business really in 2.5, 3 days a week if I just called the leads my VA provides, 3 or 4 a day, and my son works the buyers, and we have a personal assistant and my bookkeeper of 8 years. No problem. So creating a nice lifestyle. And next year, in the summer, when we spend more time on the water, maybe we'll do that. But for now, we're loading it up. We're kind of planting the seeds right now. So what the point of telling you that is I call expired still. I think they're very effective. And so while my VA's out getting FSBOs, I still call expireds. Now what was funny was, I told the people in the mastermind call yesterday, if they start calling you back and hunting you down, you know that's a good lead, right? Well, this one did. It must have been 4 messages back to me. Come to find out, when I finally got her, she said, you sold my grandmother's home 16 years ago. Now, I'm dating myself a little bit, but I was a realtor back then, and I guess there was a connect there. So there was a little more trust and credibility, granted. I went out and seen her. I thought it'd be a sign on the spot. She said, I got to think about it. The very next day, which was yesterday, she said, come on out. I love what you're doing. I had never heard of it, and I want to do it. So Monday, we're signing that up. Here's what it looks like. They were on the market with a realtor for, I think it was $179, and then it got reduced to $159. Now here's what I love about this, guys. The motivation is the entire thing that you want to know about with a lead. They owe on the property $152. Come to find out, so that's good motivation, but the rest of the story is important too. Come to find out, she's single, okay, and her mom and dad are obviously important to her. Well, her dad's in a nursing home, and she wants to consolidate with her mom. So she wants to sell this little place that overlooks a lake, and she wants to sell her mom's big home, which I can't help them with. They want all cash out, so I will refer that to my realtor contact for referral fee. Okay? So another little lesson there. So one of their properties I referred to my realtor, this one I took. They owe $152. The payment on this PITI is only $1,100. Okay? So see all the kind of the key flags here? Motivation, what it would be if a realtor got them full price, and they couldn't. They'd have to come out of pocket after they pay the commission. Okay, boom, flag, positive. 1100 PITI, boom, flag, positive. So what are we going to do with this? I'm going to sign it up Monday, and Tuesday it's going to go on the market. I almost guarantee you within 10 days this thing will be done, signed, sealed, and delivered, and here's the paydays. If you haven't read the ebook yet, Eat That Sandwich, read it, and it'll talk about payday 1, 2, and 3, but here they are. Payday 1. We're going to put this on for, I'm not done yet, but I think I'm going to go on at that. I'm going to go on at $179.9. Okay? The principal pay down on this is not significant on this deal, unfortunately. It's probably $150 a month. So I'll calculate that at the end for you, but it's not a big deal. So payday 1 is going to be what? I'd like to see 10 grand on all these properties, but let's be conservative and say, out of this spread of 152 to 180, which is what, 28 grand? Out of that 28 grand plus the 150 a month, that's the total profit. Out of that though, I'd like to see 10 grand here, let's say 8. Okay, so payday number 1 is going to be 8,000 minimum, plus 1 month. And 1 month for this, I'm going to go on at 1,500. Now, why did I say plus 1 month? Because my sandwich leases, bare minimum, say that we're going to start paying your mortgage, Mr. or Mrs., in this case, Mrs. Seller, but we're going to pay it 30 days after we occupy. So if we put the tenant buyer in the house in 11/1, on 12/1 I start the mortgage. That means that 11/1 payment comes down to pure profit, right? So the reason I'm okay with taking 8 is that's almost a 10 grand deal. Now that lowers our average. Our average is over 14 now, without looking at my stats, but still a great deal. How do we get that average higher? Schedule more payments, down payments, along the way. Tax returns is a slam dunk. If you look at our application and next step form, it pulls out the best deposit from the buyer over time. Why not? They'll give it to you. So payday number 1, $9,500. Payday number 2 is the monthly spread, as you know. So that's simple. It's $400 a month. We did a 36-month deal here, so whatever that comes to, 36 for, I usually do this up ahead of time, I'm doing it with you. Carried it to, is that right? I think that's right, over 3 years, yeah. 14.4, that's payday 2, okay? Payday 1, $9,500, payday 2. Payday 3 is the cash out at the end. What's owed? They gave us 8 grand on, I should have used 180 so we could do round numbers here, but let's do that, let's use 180. So if they gave us 8 grand, they owe 172, don't they? Okay? We already calculated the, no, we didn't calculate the 150 a month, so let's do that. 150 a month times 36, I don't even want to do that. It's too much math. Let's do $100 a month. It'll be lower than I need. So if it's $100 a month, 36 a month is $3,600. So 172 less the mortgage of 152 is 20K, right? Stay with me here. 172 owed at closing, less 152 is 20K, plus 3,600 in monthly spread is 23,600. That's payday 3. Guys, do the math on this little house, okay? We got what? We got 9,500. We got 14.4, and we got 23.6. I'm going live here, so I hope I didn't make a mistake, but if I'm correct, 5 carried a 1, 10, 17, 7 carried a 1, 47.5. Oh, look at that. It's right within the average, always, that we do. Now, some of these go up as high as 90 or 100, but on average, a 3-year deal, because there's not much principal pay down, we'll hit in the 45 to 52 grand range. Every time, guys. So, if you did this deal, and you were in our coaching program, you got your coaching fee back between that and month probably 7. You got it back. Now, I'm probably going to pull some of this 20K that's left at closing to the February tax return. Probably 4 grand of it. Okay? So payday 1, 2, and 3 won't change as far as the total, but I'll probably get some of this up front. I'll get the tax return money. There's no question. On our application, next step, which my son Nick came up with, it's brilliant. It says how much you have now, how much do you have later, and it gives them 3 options. And it says, a hint, if you drive this higher, you're going to have a better chance of getting this house. And guess what? Every single one of them puts down, except for if they're self-employed and not getting a refund for some reason. They put the tax refund down, and it ranges from $3,000 to $15,000 usually. No brainer to get, okay? That's the deal, guys. 47 grand deal. I know it's kind of the run of the mill, but a few things were different here. A, it's a tiny house. B, it's a call I did personally. I didn't tape that one, I don't think, but check the, if you're a member, check the audios, and you can see if I did that. But that's the deal, guys, so I hope that helps. And if you're not in Mastermind, jump in it. For $9.97 for 8 weeks of like-minded people and myself, you get to be on that Mastermind. If you're not a member now, you're really blowing it. Sorry, sorry to be so blunt. It's 47 bucks a month. And it's a joke, you get access to the entire members area. Bare minimum, do that. And then if you want to take Mastermind, usually the members get a discount because it comes with 2 months of membership. So it takes the $9.97 and lowers it down. It's a no-brainer, guys. So membership and Mastermind should be a bare minimum for you. I hope that helps.